Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of my third video. So we're picking up in July. So July 4th, you guys will notice a pattern with July 4th with all holidays actually. So July 4th, we were to go out. I had a very short list of requests. I want to be with you. I want to see fireworks. Don't care where. We can be far from fireworks. Don't really care. Just want to see fireworks. Be with you. And I want to wear red, white, and blue. Those are my list of. Can I please? So July 4th, we went to. I believe we went to his one of his aunt's house, not the one I spoke about previously. And the family, they all smoke, and I, being in the military, couldn't be around that, so I kind of was always around the kids. I He asked me if I wanted to go, and I said yeah, I really kind of do. And we were headed to the beach. We were on a very busy road. I really don't remember what the argument started from. Um, all I remember was that he was driving, we were driving east, and he got really angry, and I was kind of like up against the window because I was nervous. He started banging on the steering wheel, started banging on the dashboard, and then he started poking at me, telling me to listen to him. I had a like a costume piece of jewelry on that was rather large on my neck. He yanked me down towards him with that. He pushed me back into the door, all while he's driving. I was nervous to look out the window to make eye contact with somebody, but I did. I looked out, tears streaming down my face, him yelling, and we were in a rental, so there was no tint on our windows. People saw. People saw me crying. People saw him push me, yank me, but they did nothing. They didn't call. They turned away. It's always kind of, oh, well, someone else will call, or that's not my problem, that's not my business, and they didn't get involved. After we got home, he was throwing things off the counter. He threw a pot, and it ended up hitting his mother's wall and leaving a hole. He was just very angry and I think he ended up leaving. I'm not really sure. I just know there's a little bit more physical altercation, and then he ended up leaving. So his birthday was about a week later, and it happened to be the same day that I had to leave for my training. So I stayed late. We were sharing one car. He was at work, and I spent the whole day going out and getting things for him. We'd always talked about like Nerf guns and how it'd be fun to just have like a little war. So how he said he didn't have like a childhood really. So I went to the store. I got him a Nerf gun. I got myself a Nerf gun. I got myself a little one. I got him the one I thought he really wanted. And I went to the gun range. I got a whole bunch of targets. I put them up all over like the house. And then I went and got him like a 6-pack or 24-pack of Corona and a bottle of Patron and wrote him this nice card. I put everything on his bed except like the targets were obviously all around, so when he got home we could play or do whatever. So when he got he called me. He worked about 15-20 minutes with traffic away from where we lived, and he normally gets out I think at 5. So I normally don't leave the house until 4:30, but he called me at about 4 telling me he was going to get out. He's getting out now. So I was like, okay, well, I'm on my way, and I left and traffic was really bad. There was a car accident and he was getting pissed off at me. But it was like I didn't really understand why he was getting pissed off at me, because you called me to tell me you were getting out now, an hour before you're normally getting out, and I'm on my way. So I was trying to get there a faster way, and I tried to get off the highway and go like a different way, and he kept yelling at me, telling me, tell me where you are. But I didn't see the street sign, and I was like, I'm trying to listen to my GPS, but you keep calling me. So it ended up taking even a little bit longer than that. And he started walking. So he was embarrassed because he was walking with balloons and all this stuff that his office had given him. So he's livid. I finally convinced him to get in the car. He drives, and he was pissed that when we got home, he saw everything, didn't say anything, went, changed, got out, and took the car and left. Mind you, I still have to drive 4 hours to get to my base. I still have to check into a hotel. I have to do all these things, and you're not answering your phone. You're not, he's not answering his phone. He's not answering my text messages, and he's just gone. I don't know where he is, and I was staying late just to like be there for him. He didn't end up coming home until around 8 or 9. So I went to go to the gas station after, and his whole family got involved. Mom calling, stepdad calling, like everybody, which only pissed him off more. So I went to finally leave, and I got to the gas station. I went in and gave the clerk $20, which we didn't have a lot of money then. Gave the clerk $20 to fill up my tank, and he called me, and he got me so riled up and so upset. I ended up leaving without even filling up my tank and going back to go get him, because he said he was going to come with me so we could talk. So he came with me, and we ended up, I'm the type of person I like to travel. I like to go explore. And when we got there, he just wanted to sit in the hotel. He didn't want to do anything. So I just sat in the hotel. I didn't do anything. And that was, it was like mentally draining. Like, you just completely upset me. Then you came on this trip with me, which I'm glad you came on this trip with me, because I wanted you to originally, but now you're not even going anywhere with me. You're not doing anything with me. You just want to go shop or want to go do. It was just mentally draining. So for my birthday, I got my cat in November, and then in December it was my birthday. So he took off the whole day without telling me, and he was gonna take me to this city that I love and just walk around and see the Christmas lights, because I'm obsessed with Christmas lights. And unfortunately, we weren't able to go because my adorable new kitten decided to pee on all of our clean clothes. So I had to, it was clothes that I had just washed, and they were in a basket, and I still hadn't folded them. So she peed on all of those, and we were unable to go out because I ended up doing laundry all day. Then we finally were going to go out to dinner to this nice hibachi restaurant that we both loved. And before, I think, before we even got our entrees, I want to say, he ended up getting sick and I ended up taking care of him all night. So, of no fault of his own, it just wasn't a good birthday. But he really tried, and he was trying to make things better with us, and he was very kind, and he was patient with me for the most part. So I thought things were going upward, and they were for a bit, but again, that's all part of the cycles of abuse. Really, really bad, really great honeymoon, and fighting, horrible, good honeymoon, bad, horrible. Yeah, it just goes in these cycles, and during the end of that year, we were in the good part of the cycle, and that always gave me hope to keep moving forward. Maybe this won't happen again. Maybe he realized what he did wrong, and that's kind of where this all. Why do you stay? Because it's not always all bad. So that brings me to the end of 2014. Yeah, that's the end of 2014. And my next video, I'll be talking about 2015. My next two videos are going to be this is kind of the last end of our relationship. It is going to be very graphic. It's going to be very detailed, and I will most likely get emotional during these next two videos, so you have been warned. So thank you for watching this much, and I hope you continue to watch the rest of my videos. Have a great day.